August 13th, 2011, a Sugarland concert at the Indiana State Fair. That is where tragedy hit.
No, that's falling tree! No, my dad's still getting someone out.
Severe weather leading to the collapse of the concert stage. Debris buried everything, including people. 7 killed.
But those victims not forgotten, 10 years to the day. And we're talking to one of the survivors. She's an IU health nurse, and you might even call it fate that she was there to watch the Sugarland concert that night, because when the unthinkable happened, that's when she jumped into action. WRTV's Nikki DeMentri brings us this nurse's unforgettable story.
This summer, Mary Kay Foster can be found at the State Fair's IU COVID-19 vaccination clinic.
It's only good 6 hours refrigerated once that vial's punctured.
It's something the Special Pathogens Programs Manager says she never thought she'd be doing at the fairgrounds, a place every summer that acts like a second home for her family.
I raised my kids here. When they were little, we would spend days here.
10 years ago, the family fair tradition continued. Foster, her teenage daughter, and neighbors scored tickets on the track to see one of their favorite bands, Sugarland.
We heard a roar, and we looked down the track, and this wall of brown. I mean, it's just brown coming at us.
Foster remembers checking the radar as they saw the storm come in. But she says it was something no one could prepare for. It happened, she says, in a matter of seconds.
We turned around and looked at the stage, and you just saw it kind of go, vroom, like this.
The mom of 2 told her daughter and friends to run away. She ran towards it all.
It's like you're in a tunnel. I remember I had the sore throat because I kept screaming, you know, I'm a nurse, and it's like parting in the Red Sea. I mean, people just got out of my way.
She first helped a security guard, then went to pull out a woman crushed by the stage.
Finally got her out from underneath there and turned her over because she kept mentioning she had a daughter, Jade.
Foster got her to safety, and months later, she met that same woman at a benefit concert. Seeing her smile, her laugh, her kindness provided closure.
My mind just protected me from that horror of that moment, and it wasn't until after I saw her and went home and went to sleep, and I remembered it all. And I think that allowed me to process it immediately.
And 10 years later, much like running a vaccine clinic at the fair today, that night was something she never thought would happen at her second home. It took years before Foster was ready to come back. Her daughter, even longer. But every summer, she stops to pray at the memorial. Pray for the lives lost, lives saved, and the lives forever changed.
Time heals. We don't forget. Believe me, there's many times that I think about that night. I wish we could do more. I mean, I know people want to put these kind of things behind you, but to me, it's good every year that I'm back here.
Nikki DeMentri, WRTV.
Well, Foster says she plans on stopping to pay her respects at the memorial located at the State Fairgrounds. That night changed the lives of so many people. To mark a decade since the tragedy, WRTV spoke with survivors, first responders, and others who rushed in to help and asked them to share their memories and incredible stories of courage and perseverance. We also reached out to safety experts to learn how the collapse changed industry standards to make outdoor events safer. Be sure and join us Wednesday at 7 o'clock for a WRTV special State Fair Tragedy 10 years later, stories of survival, sorrow, and strength. And we also have complete coverage marking 10 years since the stage collapse. You'll find stories of sadness, inspiration, and hope. That's all at WRTV.com/State Fair Tragedy.